This was the first smart, bold, ballsy move that Jerry Jones has made in 30 years. He was not a leader. He's not a cold-blooded killer. He's not a physical football player. And in the end, I say good riddance and good luck to the Green Bay Packers.
I'm sorry, Skip. I tuned out when you said smart because I didn't know trading a generational talent was actually smart for your franchise. Cleveland lost LeBron. They sucked until LeBron came back. The Red Sox, right? They got rid of who?
Babe Ruth?
86 years it took them. So you think you can trade the gold standard of his position? Would you have traded Myles Garrett?
Nope.
Okay. Would you have traded T.J. Watt?
The heck no.
Of course not. But at the same 4-year period, Parsons was better.
That's debatable.
He was a better player. He's the only one that's trekking in Reggie White's footsteps with 12 sacks for the first 4 years of his career. I just don't understand when has it actually helped you in your franchise when you let the best player go.
The one thing that I got to throw my body in front of was people comparing this to the Luka Doncic trade. This was not the Luka Doncic trade.
No.
In basketball, you basically need 3 guys to compete for a title. And one of those 3 guys, if it's one of the 10 best guys in the league, you always have a chance. Football, really, it's the quarterback is the only untouchable position. In the Luka case, Luka is the quarterback. That's like trading Mahomes or trading Joe Burrow, or I can't compare it to that.
So, and the shock value was a 10 because there were not even any rumors about that that.
And
right?
no offers other than this one Laker offer. We didn't know at the time that they were going to miraculously stumble into Cooper Flag. And now that's actually a really good trade. So maybe you'll can you win the NFL lottery? Have you looked at it? What are the odds?
Yeah, I think we could do that. I said we could get Arch Manning probably for a 5th round pick now, but we'll see.
Get him, maybe 32.
I want to ask you about this Micah trade. It's like the biggest thing in the NFL right now.
When I watched the document on Netflix about Jerry, then this incident coming up, then you can see why he didn't make this keep this guy around. You know, Micah Parsons is a guy we can all say he's the face of the defense. He not only affect the defense side of the ball, but he affect the star players, the captains on the team, because everybody look up to this guy. This guy probably is the most vocal leader on the team. And when you try to go in a direction and try to make it to the playoffs and things like this, guys like CD and Dak, those guys are very upset because, you know, every year you go in the season saying this is our season. And to go in the season like this saying that we're losing our number 1 player, the face of our franchise, this late in the season, we all thinking that this deal is going to get done, and then a couple weeks before the season, he gets traded. It's hurtful for the team.
When you say it's hurtful to the team, like I'm trying to imagine, like we were talking in our morning meeting and it was like, what if Urlacher, got traded? Like they couldn't get a deal done with it, just how important he is to that defense, right? Like what do you think that team is feeling? Do they see it as just business? Is it like, when you're saying it's hurtful to the team, what do you mean by that?
For me, as a player, when a situation like that happens, if you bring up a situation where like me in Chicago and Brian get traded like a week or 2 before the season, I'm like, okay, we're rebuilding. So this season don't even count. That's the way I feel. We're trading our number 1 player on the team, the captain of our team. Okay, I'm looking at this is a waste of season now. We might as well not even play this season because the GM, the manager, is telling us right now that this is a rebuilding season for us. So it's like a waste of season for us. It's how I would be feeling if I was on that team.
In football, some choices never die. Some mistakes last longer than trophies. And tonight, we're staring at the move that could haunt Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones for life. Trading Micah Parsons, the heart of the defense. The nightmare of quarterbacks. Shipped off to Green Bay. Jones called it business. But after 3 weeks of defensive collapse, after Caleb Williams sliced his defense like a surgeon, Jones is now whispering words Cowboys fans never imagined. Maybe I screwed up. This isn't just a story, it's betrayal, ego, and regret. This is the Micah Parsons disaster. The Cowboys started the year with hype sky high. Dak Prescott looked sharp. The run game had bite. For a moment, an NFC Championship dream felt real. But then the defense, once the pride of Dallas, once the unit that haunted offensive coordinators, fell apart. Week 2, the Giants ripped them for 7 explosive plays. Dallas barely survived. Week 3 against Chicago, Caleb Williams stood untouched with over 3 seconds a throw. 4 touchdowns, 0 sacks, 7 pressures. The Cowboys weren't just beaten, they were humiliated. And the missing Micah Parsons screamed louder than stats ever could. 1 month earlier, Parsons was a Cowboy, the face of the franchise, the leader of a feared defense. But behind closed doors, contract talks got ugly. Jerry Jones, who loves his face-to-face hustle, bypassed agents, tried his old-school charm, and crashed into a wall. Parsons wanted respect and security. Jones wanted control and leverage. So in late August, with kickoff near, Jones stunned the league. He sent Parsons to Green Bay for 2 first-round picks. On paper, it looked like chess. Draft capital, cap space, the future. In reality, it was ripping the soul out of Dallas' locker room. And now, with the defense bleeding out, regret is boiling over. After losing to Chicago, Jones faced reporters. His team was 1-2-2. His defense had coughed up 92 points in 3 weeks. He was out of excuses. Usually slick, Jones sounded broken. "I thought we came out ready," he muttered, "but they just kept hitting us on the nose." It was disheartening. Then came the question every fan has been screaming since August. What about Micah Parsons? Jones paused. He talked picks. He talked patience. He pretended he wasn't panicking. But then he cracked. Well, of course, if we can't cover them, the only thing to do is rush them. And that's what we're missing. He never said Micah's name. He didn't have to. Everyone knew. This Sunday, the Cowboys host the Packers, and Parsons returns to a TNT stadium. Not as a hero, not as the face of Dallas, but as the villain. The Cowboys made it clear. No tribute video, no highlights, no welcome home. For Emmitt Smith, yes. For Ezekiel Elliott, yes. For Parsons, nothing. Jones coldly dismissed it. Not appropriate. Emmitt was different. Micah's had enough welcome. We just need to prepare. To fans, it was salt in the wound. Jones didn't just trade away a generational star. He refuses to honor him. Inside the locker room, players know the storm coming. Parsons isn't just another opponent. He's a weapon pointed back at Dallas. Parsons says it's just another game. He claims he accepted his fate. But behind those words is fire. He admitted it'll hurt to sack Dak Prescott, his mentor, his friend. But he's ready. He's coming. And he circled this date months ago. This isn't business. It's personal. Without Parsons, Dallas defense is a joke. Matt Eber's running zone with man corners. The pass rush is toothless. The secondary exposed. The numbers scream failure. 9.1 yards per pass allowed, worst in the league. 27th in sacks 31st in EPA per pass. This isn't defense. It's embarrassment. And fans blame one man, Jerry Jones. Social media is ruthless. Jones traded away our dynasty for picks. Parsons is going to destroy us on prime time. Jerry ruined the season before it started. Even ex-players are blasting the deal, calling it one of the dumbest moves in Cowboys history. For Jones, this isn't just football. It's his legacy. He's always bragged about being the smartest in the room, the deal maker, the visionary. But chasing leverage, clashing over money, he underestimated Micah's value. Now, every blown coverage, every missed sack, every groan in a TNT stadium is proof this was his choice. And when Parsons lines up against Dak, when he crashes through the line and silences 80,000 fans, Jerry will watch his blunder unfold live. Dallas is 1-2. Packers up next. Then a brutal schedule. If the defense doesn't wake up, if those draft picks don't turn into miracles, the season's cooked. Jones says he's confident. Says this team is playoff ready. But confidence doesn't sack QBs. Confidence doesn't win rings. Micah Parsons did Dan. Now he wears green and gold. So here we are. Jerry's empire is cracking. His Parsons trade is already burning him alive. And as Sunday night looms, the world waits to see if Parsons delivers the knockout blow-proving Jerry. The Cowboys and all of Dallas traded away their future. In football, one mistake can kill a season. Sometimes it kills a legacy. And for Jerry Jones, this may be the one. This is the story of Jerry Jones, Micah Parsons, and the trade that could live forever in Cowboys infamy.